Yeah, good morning, world. How are you doing? My name is Janine, and this is my podcast. Going to be talking about yesterday was a big day on so many different levels in so many different ways. Hello, Dragonfly. Good to see you. Good morning to you also. I just kind of wanted to talk a little bit about. There's so much going on. I have to save some for my Saturday night live show with my roundtable again, but I'm just going to give you a few things from my perspective on decoding the Super Bowl. And while I was going through a lot of things, there was one thing in particular that kept going through my head. And so I just thought I want to share it with you. And how does this tie into the Super Bowl? Let's just take a listen. Okay, that's from Steve Miller, and that's about as far as I can go with it. And yeah, without probably getting hit with a copyright here. And if on Rumble, no worries, right? Well, listen, you guys. As most of I'm a baby boomer, and there's a lot of music that is very pertinent to what's actually going on today. As the song goes, it goes tick tock, do do do, so on. And time keeps on slipping away into the future. Let me just put this right in front of me so that I can read this to you guys and just see if you're making the connections. Okay, so I want to fly like an eagle to the sea, fly like an eagle, let my spirit carry me. I want to fly like an eagle till I'm free, oh Lord, through the revolution. Feed the babies who don't have enough to eat, shoe the children with no shoes on their feet, house the people living in the street. There is a solution. And it goes on through the second course again, which I won't do. But yeah, it again goes back into time keeps on slipping into the future, and we are into that future now. This was done, I think, in 1977. I love this song. It's the Steve Miller Band, and I wanted to just share my thoughts with you on this and see if you can make the connection. So, "Fly Like an Eagle." What do you guys think, and how does that actually coordinate to what has actually been going on right at the Super Bowl? And I'm going to get into some of that there. I watched the Super Bowl, and a lot of people, and I'm just going to kind of put this out there, okay? A lot of people that were in this truther community, if you will, are all saying it's bad, bad, evil, evil doers. I'm not going to watch this, but I have not watched a football game or Super Bowl game. My husband will watch it in another room. I'm, out on X and, following as much information as I can about what's going on with the current events. And last night I decided I'm going to sit down and together we watched the Super Bowl game. And it was so obvious that it was dark to light. And if a lot of you guys didn't get that, if a lot of you guys didn't see it, first of all, it starts out with Lady Gaga wearing an all white outfit. She sang her one and only non-satanic song. And there's so much more that I'm going to go through it. The halftime, a lot of people were really, I don't know what the word is, perplexed, confused, said it was the worst ever. And these were people that are all out on X, like Cat Turd and everybody else. And so, if you don't know, the Superb Owl has always been the Cabal's biggest day of the year. Trafficking in the host cities that are always off the chart. And they would hold halftime rituals in front of the largest viewed events of the year. Okay. But this year it was totally different, totally different. There was halftime, and everybody, if you've got your own perspective of it, if you've seen this, chime in please, because I'll read what you have to say and go with it. But halftime was so weird, and I'm trying to decipher it, right? I'm trying to get my decoder ring and seeing what the heck is it going. Is it going to the dark side? Is it going to the light side? So Samuel Jackson comes out as Uncle Sam. Okay, all right, I got that so far. And then he just kind of goes into, and I have some of these videos, and that's what I want to, let me just move this all over and share with you guys here. Instead of me trying to decipher, but it was my interpretation Well, a lot of people didn't get it. A lot of people said, I refuse to watch it. And and I get that. But I had a feeling. I was going with my gut feeling that I should probably watch this, right? So it almost was like, as people were interpreting, if you missed it completely, the message wasn't, it was basically, it was a big game controller, right? This guy that's singing this song, and I don't even know who he was. A lot of people were Kendrill or something like that. He literally called out the pedals in his song, warning, wrong way, in the middle of the flash, and the game is over at the end. And then he basically said, turn off the TV. If you guys didn't get any of that, I'm going to try to share some of these pictures here. There were subliminal messages out there, and I think that's why a lot of people did not want to watch this. I get that. I really do get that. But let's see here. What else do I have? So these are the type of things that were going on. Let me see if I can find another one here. Warning, a game over, I think is what that is. Wrong way. Warning, wrong way. If you can see it in the lights. Okay. I didn't pick it up when I was watching it. This is the game. And in the far bottom left corner was a game controller. Okay. Who's in control now? And in the middle, everybody was dressed in red, white, and blue. At first, they came out in red. I'm like, oh, what is this, right? And I'm like, we were getting all the way to the halftime, and it was all feel good. You know, it really was. You could tell the energy was completely different. And then all of a sudden, there was people coming out in blue. Then there was people coming out in white, and then they made this form of red, white, and blue across the board. And as you can see in this image right here, if you could kind of see this, let me see if I show. This one was, and at the end, it was game's over. Yeah, Helen W. has a statement that says, brought out about Diddy and Drake, about minors and children. There was also people reporting that some of them were rescued there. That's just a little bit of a story that I picked up on. Let's see what else we have out there. I'm not going to have enough time to go through all the stuff that I saw out there. I had to weed it out. I had to say, okay, and believe you me, there were a lot of far left libs out there making stuff up. You got to be very careful about it. You got to be able to read through it, use your discernment, use your intuition together on these type of things to see what was actually going on. So I found that really interesting. And then as they started to win, I immediately went for Philadelphia, and my husband was for the other team, only because I've known what was going on. I'm going to just show you this picture here of the. Let me see if I can blow this up a little bit more. Yeah, so here's Samuel Jackson. He was Uncle Sam, and this is a close up of the people. The message was really weird. I mean, everybody took to Twitter right away and said, yeah, what is that? Dragonfly says, turn off TV 1282. The people have spoken 1282. That's their statement down below there. Yeah, and it was kind of exciting to see for once. It was on a good vibration. That's how I felt. A lot of people were still saying, no, no, no. There was a guy in the beginning. It was pre-show that was playing a piano who had a ring on. You could see it. It was quite obvious. He basically someone made a comment that the ring was upside down. It wasn't. It was just turned. I was trying to catch that also to see what are they doing. Not there was a cross on the ring. Let me be clear. I'm getting ahead of myself. There was a cross that he had on a ring, and it was not upside down. It was just that he moves his fingers around, and he had to adjust the ring, so it kind of looked that way. So let's see here, our service. Oh, and this there was so much that came out. I'm wondering how much time you guys want to spend with me on this. I'm gonna kind of come back to the story here. Well, no, I don't want to pass it up. I always forget the story, so I'm all over the place, you guys. I'm so excited about this. All right, no laughing at me, Dragonfly. Our service academies have been infiltrated by woke leftist ideologues over the last 4 years. I've ordered the immediate dismissal of the Board of Visitors for the Army, Air Force, Navy, and Coast Guard. We have the strongest military in history, and that begins by appointing new individuals to the board. We must make the military academy great again. There's just so much. I'm going to be jumping around here, you guys. Going back to the Super Bowl has always been the biggest. Here's where the game was over. And also too, the messaging couldn't be more obvious. Kendrick Lamar performed a song at halftime show that calls out the peds in the entertainment industry. Did any of you guys get that, or what is your interpretation of, or what is somebody else out there telling you guys? I didn't get that right off the bat. I didn't get it, and then everybody was referencing in the cue drops, game over, game over. All right, let's see what else we have over here. I'm gonna look over. I don't see anybody out on Rumble. I hope I'm live on Rumble. Let's see what else we have. Far too long, United States minted pennies. All right, you guys, what are you gonna do with all the pennies that you're saving, which literally cost more than 2 cents? This was so wasteful. He's instructed his Secretary of the U.S. Treasury to stop producing new pennies. Let's rip the waste out of the great nation budget, even if it's 1 penny at a time. So much is going on, you guys. Hang on to your hats. Hang on to your Make America Great hat again. All right, let's see what else we have here. I don't want to go through all of this, but there was just a lot. So here, I follow this one because I am Italian. I'm not 100% Italian. I don't think anybody is 100% anything. But that's my main nationality. That's how I was raised. And this is going to lead into, I'm going to do a pause for causes coming on the show this week. So the Philadelphia Eagles makes history with Nick Sirianni at the helm. The Eagles soar to victory and etches his name in the record books for the first Italian-American head coach to win the Super Bowl for Philadelphia for the legendary Vince Lombardi. I just said, oh, that's really cool. You know, I used to always hear about the Vince Lombardi. I had a football signed by Vince. Was it Vince Lombardi? Something like that one time. And I was so proud of it. My brother-in-law made a case for it, and it ended up in a garage sale somewhere. And I was so upset about that. So they're talking about that things are happening out in Philly, that they're being destructive. This has nothing to do with it. This is a lot of bullshit. And they're talking about this is just all bullshit. I don't know how else to put it to you guys about that, so I don't pay any attention to it. Yeah, so John Denver out there is a parody. Is it really a parody though? So Elon cuts their funding, and now all the crazy stuff is happening. Ready to prove Eons are ready to prove that they've been correct. Let's see what else we have out here. Okay, so Benny Johnson posts this, the NFL just ran a pro-life about the value of humans, no matter the size or beauty and design. They were talking about Jesus in this. How many of you guys actually watched it? If you can give me a thumbs up or something like that. Did you actually get these messages? I was just like, what the heck? You know, I was expecting all kinds of weird shit out there happening, right? Let's see what else we have out here. President Trump spotted in the Secret Service's recruitment Super Bowl commercial. Step forward. Let's just take a look here. Let me pause this. Start it over. And hey, Baja girls out there, let me just play this. Come on. America was founded on an idea of freedom. America's always stepped forward in time of need throughout our short but powerful history. Ask what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. We've been there for all of it. Second claim to the top. Our heroes are humble. They have an inner pride to keep this idea alive. Protectors are born, they're not made. America's Secret Service protecting this Super Bowl is asking the free board to step forward. I just love my country, you guys. I love the place that we're at. I love where we are at right now. I love the vibration. I love the frequencies. It actually makes me cry. and I don't want to cry. I want to talk to Baja Girl 302 is out there. Says a lot of commercials on treating children are good. Bring flag football into 50 states. Did anyone catch that? She also had another statement out there. Here it is. It's further up. So many people didn't get the comms at the Super Bowl from dark to light in that Drake's and pedal. I got to tell you this, since I don't watch football, I didn't know who anyone was. All I kept seeing is that they every a couple of times they would flash to Taylor Swift. I recognized her, kind of. She's gotten older. I saw her very first performance in Illinois. It was at the Sears Arena. She was a young girl, and it's probably not even the same person. But in any case, like I said, I thought that her boyfriend was the quarterback. I was so confused. My husband was just like, "Can you just watch the game?" All right. So let's see here. Dragonfly17 is saying her husband caught the comms. He amazed himself. Yes. Was it not in your face? It was in our faces. I was loving it. What's Colleen have to say out here? She says, my family all went to a Super Bowl party. I stayed at home and took a spa day. I don't like football and I can't stand the loud parties. Yeah, we tried to have a party here. My husband was all hyped up on making some sort of it was like kind of like a buffalo dip, cheese dip. I told him I do the cooking from now on. All right, yes. Yeah, and so I didn't know that either. I read the closed captions, crazy comms. Yeah, I didn't know who was what. I mean, I believe you me, I come from Chicago. We had the hockey teams, one hockey teams, two baseball teams, the Chicago Bears, right? Big sports, huge sports town, and I was all about that. You should have seen me in 2016 when the Chicago Cubs won. Now that I know what I know about sports and why it took 110 years, it's just crazy how they control it all. And hopefully it's all going to go away. I just hope that it's all going to change, not go away, but change. Um, what else do we have? Yeah, so this is the look I want to show you. This look right here on Clint Eastwood's face is the look that everybody had at halftime. Like, what the fuck is this? I know my husband did, and actually Joey G and myself, I caught Joey G out there saying, "Does anybody know what is going on at halftime?" And I saw it, and I responded to it and says, that's exactly what we were saying. And now that we look back at it and people kind of explaining it, yeah, I get that. So let's see here. What else do we have here? Yeah, let's see. I wanted to show a couple more things. People were showing these t-shirts out there. Where'd it go? I guess I shouldn't have clicked on it twice. Whoop, 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 whoop. All right. Getting some. No, that ain't it. It was the t-shirt that I have on my thumbnail, and I don't know what happened to it. It just kind of jumps. Yeah, there goes my computer. It's just it's acting crazy right now. Any case, let's see. What was that? The Elon Musk just posted this cocaine in Netflix. So that's what that picture was when I tried to get to it. But the other one was somebody in New Orleans was holding up like a jersey saying Trump knew all along. Hopefully I can get back to that one there. I think I got to go into my bookmarks here 1 second because I lost all my things. But anyways, let's see what we have. Baja Girl, it's good to see you again. I'm glad you guys caught me. We're going to do a lot more. I changed up the shows. Instead of doing 3 or 4 different shows with all my co-hosts, we're all going to just do roundtables every Saturday night. Like, we had a lot of fun. If you guys didn't see it, kind of go back and check out the last one. Joey and Buck are really good with like decoding and stuff like that. And I love having another female on with Fran. It was so much fun. Later on this afternoon at 3:00, I have Brad Olson. I know last time on the show, I think I called Brad Johnson. I knew a Brad Johnson, but it's Brad Olson. He just came back from Malaysia. We're going to talk to him about his travels and everything else that's going on in the current events, maybe even the Super Bowl stuff. I don't know. We'll see what he has to say. Then on the 12th, I have Pasta Grammar coming on at 4:00. That's on Wednesday. Really looking forward to that. It's just a really fun Italian show, as you guys, most of you know. I love talking about Italian food. So if you do too, please join us. And ask a lot of questions when they come in. I know that if you have never seen them, go out to their channel and check them out, and just kind of ask them, certain things, right? Just get involved because I told them we're doing a live show, and I don't want to disappoint them. I Let's see what else we have out here. I'm just kind of scrolling through my bookmarks. What else do we have? There were so many people decoding a lot of things. Also, too, it was I think it was on Saturday, right? That they changed the name to Gulf of America. You guys saw that one, right? I think that was all over. Here's the picture that I wanted to share with you guys. This was a really cool jersey. Trump was right about everything. He's holding this up. They must have been selling those. Wow, that must have been a lot of fun, right? Lori's is out there saying a lot of good shows. Hit the notification button. Yay, thank you, Lori. Thank you for putting out. You guys, please hit that like. My YouTube channel is shit. It really is. I can't get more than 25 people per channel. And I don't know if that is just because nobody cares to watch me on YouTube because I've been around for so long, or if they're still shadow banning me. But I kind of thought that we're kind of over with all that stuff. I don't have any clue. I'm done trying to figure it all out. Let's see what else we have on here. There was so many different Super Bowl commercials about the children, talking about the children correcting the way that they think. New educational system. I think Trump put a post out there about that. I'm going to see if I can find that now. Then there was this one. Captain Kyle put this out here. I want to show you guys. I've never followed him, but there was a lot of hype. So let's take a look at this one here. And you guys tell me if you could. I don't follow Captain Kyle, but let's just let's start this from the beginning. What was all the hype about Area 51 and that all of Hollywood people are aliens? Did you guys catch this? Let's see.
We've made contact with a new alien species, and apparently they're foodies.
Oh, food is the worst.
Mr. Ramsey, we'll need you to cook for them. You'll have access to everything the Area 51 test kitchen has to offer, including top secret alien cooking technology.
Wait, that's just a hex pan. I've got these at home.
Unfortunately, it was leaked 8 years ago. The pan was developed using material from an alien spacecraft.
What?
Extremely durable with low friction, created to deal with a thick egg-like atmosphere.
You're saying the pan I use to fry my bacon is made out of flying saucers?
We don't have time for a science lesson, Mr. Ramsey. The alien ambassador's already here.
Whoa.
Not her. Him.
Hey, what's up, dude? You're an alien?
All famous people are aliens.
I'm not.
I meant like really famous people.
Seriously?
Oh yeah. Huh?
All right, so
We made contact with a new alien species.
let me just stop that right there. Yeah, that was crazy. And I was out on X and I'm like, I missed it. I actually got up to go in the kitchen to do something. And I guess when I came back and I opened up X and I've got the TV on and stuff like that. And, everyone was just, what is this thing? Super Bowl commercial, Area 51 and aliens. I said, boy, the one time I get up, I missed it. So what do you guys think there, right? And this is it. Do I have Colleen out there? Because this made my heart sing. This next one here, and I'm just kind of going through the stuff really quickly because there's so much out there. Department of Education, United States of America. Everyone is freaking out on the far left. You can't get rid of education. The kids don't know anything. The kids need to get smarter. What did they do to the children? What did they do to the children? Seriously. And now they're complaining about everything. Hey, Colleen is out there. So Colleen, what do you think about this? So they're basically got a red line through it. Department of Education. They're going to revamp it. And I can't think of her name. She's it's a woman. I can't think of her name right off the top of my head. I really got to memorize their names out there. I think she's married to like one of the I'm not going to even try to guess at this point, but I think she's going to be overseeing it. And I was so happy to hear this. Let me just see. This is coming from Salty Goat. I don't know who that is. let's just see. It says the Department of Education has just been eliminated. It basically means that they're going to get rid of all the fools that have been in there right now. Let's see here. What do we have? I'm just trying to see what they're saying out here. Number of days without winning. 0. Oops, I can't do that sign, right? 0. All right, yeah. So that was near and dear to my heart about the educational system. I kept saying for 4 or 5 years, this administrations in the school districts are full of shit. The people that are running it, they're corrupting the minds of these young kids. Yeah, yeah. So I am so glad to see this, and I hope you guys are also too. Let me know what you're thinking. Anybody out on Rumble? I don't even know if I'm up and running on Rumble. I'm just going to check that real quick because a lot of times if I don't see anyone out there, it's either there's somebody else is doing a show right now or at the same time as I am. And let's just see if it's running. Yep, it looks like it's out there. Nobody's making any statements out there. So if you guys didn't get a chance to see my Saturday show, get out there and take a look at it. It was a lot of fun. We just talked about the USA, and I hope you guys are pissed off enough. A lot of people are saying they're not paying their taxes. They're not doing it. No way. And what were the number one commercials out there? Was TurboTax. TurboTax was all over the place, right? They're still doing that. Gotta pay your taxes, right? And so on and so forth. So let's see what else. So we got the educational system. Let's see. Elon Musk announces the Department of Education no longer exists. MSNBC lost their mind. They totally lost their mind. And then this one here, a lot of funny stuff. I'm not here to make fun of anyone, but this one, everyone was saying, telling my kids this is Stacey Abrams. I don't even know what the hell that is. I have no idea what that is. Let's see what else we have out there. New Orleans law enforcement nonprofit fined 12 missing children amid the concerns of human trafficking during the Super Bowl. They found 12 children. This was the Caesar. What is the name of it? Caesar Bowl, something like that. I'm hoping that is true. Let's see what else we have here. Let's see, in a private jet. Embarrassing in how they really act. Yeah, definitely. I still don't get the Alien 51. If somebody wants to call me, text me, reassure me. Let's see here. Me getting ready for the Super Bowl at halftime show. I was like this one here, you guys. I'm not kidding. I really was. I was like, oh my God. And I know some of my co-hosts were like, I ain't watching it. You know, the whole MK Ultra thing was going on, but I didn't get that. Colleen has got a statement out here about the educational system. The whole education system will be overhauled. Boo, 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 boo. Yeah, and Dragonfly 17 has got another statement. Can't wait for Doge audits. Our TWP 600 grand missing. Yes. Oh my God, my husband came out this morning. Talk about. I'm going to come back to you guys here. Social Security. They're finding people over 150 years old that are still collecting Social Security. Oh, Moran. That's all that I could say. Basha is saying the commercial on the wizard hats in the bar. I don't know. I don't know if I caught that one or not. What else is going on? Like I said, these are just headlines, you guys. We got Kevon77 out on Rumble. He says, "Hi, running good here. That Clint Eastwood had the Pfizer smile." Oh, is Clint Eastwood on the up and up? I think he is. I do think he is. Let's see what else we have out here. No, I don't want to go into Pfizer stuff too much. There was people hinting at that. Let's see. Yeah, this is good. I love this one. I should use this one as a thumbnail. Elon scissor hands. There will be cuts. All right. So I hope you guys are doing all really good, and you come back at 3:00 and join me with Brad Olson. And it's been a while since I interviewed him. And then let's see what else we have here. Yeah, this is Donald Trump saying he's going to need more popcorn. I think I'm through all that. But if you guys have anything else that you got, Kevin77, did you catch anything else out there? Oh, here's that cocaine thing again. That just jumped back up. That seems to be like following me here. Let's see here. A side effect. So yeah, if you guys got any other thoughts about that, I thought it was a really good one. They said they were going to make the Super Bowl look like, or the something like the Puppy Bowl. I'm still trying to put those things together. A lot of times, I think that we were told of things. I haven't seen anything come to fruition about that. Not one drug commercial. Yes, there Pfizer. Okay, there was. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I can't remember all of them. That's the problem, is that when you're trying to see what's going on X at the same time, when you've got a big event like the Super Bowl that was going on, it's so easy to get distracted. Scissor hands, aw, slice and dice guy. Who is that? Lori's. All right, let's see what else we have out here. Yeah, that besides, there was positive things that they're saying, got, with the children, it was a beautiful, beautiful thing, I think. Colleen is saying, can't wait until they stop the big pharma commercials. Yeah, they're in our face. They're not actually. Tucker Carlson did an interview, and I can't remember who it was with, but he said it's not there to sell the drugs. It's there. It's just power control. Of course, nobody's going to want to buy a drug when it's lists 100 different side effects for something. How many people actually go into their doctors and say, hey, I saw this one, and if you do, God help you, I saw this one drug of a man and woman walking along the beach. It had like 50 side effects, but will it help me? Who does that? Hey, we got Joey G. Joey G is in the house. Hey, good morning, Joey. It was fun texting you guys going through the Super Bowl. I pulled back a little bit on it because I didn't want to blow up anybody's phones, but it was really fun. Thank you. I did catch you out on X when you were asking about the halftime show. I got a lot of different interpretations, but we could talk about those things if you want. Saturday is our next show with Joey G and Buckshot and Fran. It's a roundtable, but God knows what we're going to run into up until then. So let's see here. Epic commercials. Yeah, definitely epic commercials. And I'm still looking for some more of these things that are out there. I'm going to go back and just see what is actually current that's happening right now, the new posts that are out there. What did my husband come out? He came out and talked to me before I was going to go live. There was something with more money that they found. Oh, I do listen to him when he talks, but I've got 100 things. The squirrels are running around in my head. Yeah, let's see here. Joey G17 has got a statement. They're introducing space alien technology. Was that what that was? Wow. Wow. Let's listen to this TikTok, if you will, about the red, white, and blue. I'm just seeing this right now, and this guy's pointing some things out. You guys use your own discernment on this one here. Let's go to it and see what he has to say.
All right, so y'all know I'm really good with picking up the symbolism, right? Here we go. All right, off the bat, it says start here, and then it's pointing an arrow. And then you had gaming controls, X, square, triangle, and circle. And there was a counter in the background that was jumping around random numbers. That went fastly from 0 to 100, and then you had the start here. Now it became very patriotic. As you see, there's the flag. But there was one thing. In the streets, everybody was laying down at one point except for these people right here. And the colors are blue and black with some white, but the ones who survived are all white shirts. And you even have on the street lights white shirts. But quickly you saw everybody got back together and was in sync with one another. And if you noticed on the play buttons, they were all black and everybody else was in color and in sync. And then it finished with game over. So tell me what your thoughts. Take care. God.
Yeah, I think we kind of covered that, letting them know they're done, they're cooked, the game is over, right? And that was pretty good interpretation. I think he did well on that one. I just saw that one pop up. I bet you TikTok is blowing up. It's got to be. This was 20 hours ago. 20 hours ago, but it's. Let me just show it anyways. Lot of white space in there. I don't really always understand these, but this is coming from the White Rabbit. If you guys get this, this is for you that all understand this. These are new things that just popped up on X out here. It's more of the game over. We got it, you guys. If anybody's still fearful, get over it. Totally get over it. Game over. Zero wokeness. No satanic rituals. No pedophiles. That was the Super Bowl. That was what it was all about. Let's see here. What else do we have? How much more time? I've got some more time here with you guys. I do also want to talk about one other thing. I'm going to kind of leave this for, if hopefully I didn't close it. So we're talking about waste with the USAID. Some people call it USAID. Some people say USAID. Some people say USAID. It really doesn't matter. It's going to go away. It's just one big fat pig wasting our money. I think that was along the lines of what my husband was saying to us. There's something else that they found. Oh gosh, it's coming back to me slowly. It was millions and millions of dollars. He gets really upset about that stuff. See, you want to know how to wake somebody up? You really want to know how to wake someone up? Tell them where all their money was going. Seriously. We talked about this. How does somebody wake up? And then there's so many different things, so many different ways out there. But the US aid has been gutted. I'll call it that. And it's not any aid. It's basically how they launder money. I'll say it that way. So basically, the Trump administration via Doge unmasked some serious waste there. And many times the American tax dollars learned that there was something that they called. How many of you guys out there actually knew about this US aid, USAID, whatever you want to call it? I didn't know about it. I was clueless about this. Well, it turns out that when you allocate a huge pot of money to do-gooders, some of them become con artists, hucksters, and thieves. And the thieves who steal the money is a slush fund for their pet causes. And that's basically the way this guy, Nate Johnson, sums it up. So Trump's Department of Government Efficiency exposes all this, and he's basically turning the spigot on full blast, you guys. And that's why I'm, thank God I'm retired. I can kind of keep up with all of this as much as I can. And if you guys have anything you want to send to me, let me know for my next shows or even for our roundtables. But yeah, there you guys go. It's nothing but a big fat waste of our money. God help us. And let's see what else I have out here. There was one other thing that I wanted probably to talk about here. Let's see here. Yeah, there was one other story that I wanted to bring to you guys here. Where is it? Let me just kind of go back one more. Oh, okay. I guess I was already there. Yeah, so it's just we're going to be finding out more and more about this stuff. Wow, this is really weird that I can't find it. In any case, it wasn't meant to be. So what do you guys think about all this stuff? There's so much more that's coming out. Do you guys really think that the government's going to give us back our money that's due to us? Let's see what Joey G says. Like I said, Janine, the Red Cross is going to be exposed. It's actually worse than the U.S. aid. Yeah, I've known about the Red Cross for many, many years, but we've all heard, we've seen some pictures, but we have no idea what the total is. I haven't seen it, but yeah, oh, that's what it was. Thank you, Joey G. That's what my husband was talking about. FEMA. Just within the last week or so, gave millions of dollars to these illegal immigrants. And they were doing it just as up to 2 weeks ago to laundry some of the money out. Blew my mind when he had said this. And he's just like, they're still trying to siphon this shit out. Right. And that's how crazy it is. Let me see what else I can do here. Oh, I don't want to go there. What else do we have out here? Kelly says, I do think we'll get something. Well, let's see here. I've bought and sold homes. I'd like to get my money back from those mortgages. I paid into taxes. I'm now retired. I want all my tax money back. What do you, so on and so forth. It just keeps going on and on and on. We have Leah's in the house. Hey, and let's see. Joey G is making a statement. We'll get all that stolen from us. We'll get that stolen from us 7 times fold. Joey, I want to believe you. I do. I want to believe it. I actually feel it. How many of you guys know? Lori's is basically saying winning exposes it all. Yeah, that's a good perspective to put on it. So let our guys do what they're doing. Let Doge out there do whatever it is that he has to do, and let him uncover it all. There's so much more. It'd be nice if they gave all the retired people, and I can't believe I'm even saying I'm retired. Sometimes I have a hard time swallowing that one. Give us a raise. Give it. I'm sick and tired of seeing elderly people go without. You know what I'm saying? And people living on the streets, get them off the streets. And I think they're working on that too. Did you guys happen to see that video that Trump did? He was just recently in New York. There's a guy out there with a sign that says, if you could stop and help me, I wish you would. And Trump pulled over and helped him out, and talked to him, bought him a meal, brought him into the Trump Tower, and so on and so forth. This is the kind of man that is in charge. And it's just perfect. This is what we needed, was somebody like this. Let's see what else do we have out here. So I'm pretty much coming up on this. I just wanted to also let everyone know I got a show at 3:00 with Brad Olson, and on Wednesday, and then on Saturday, Wednesday I've got pasta grammar, and then on Saturday we're coming back to the round table. If we have to go a little bit longer, we can do that. If you guys got any suggestions on that, let me know. And also too, if any of you get a chance, I want to show this again one more time, is I get a lot of my information from the Patriot Post. They basically do a lot of, putting a lot of, if anybody wants to help them out, subscribe to them. If it feels right for you to do that, help out these people. They're putting this information, these articles together, that kind of thing. And you can actually listen to these. And if you don't want, I like listening to people, like when I'm really tired, it'll help me fall asleep some more. Especially, I used to listen to X22 to go to sleep. I don't do that anymore. But yeah, let's see. What was Basha saying out here? Everything and everyone will be taken care of. Yeah, I truly believe that. One of the things, I've always been a homebody. I don't know about you guys. I've always been a homebody. So is my husband. And we take a lot of our blood, sweat, and tears and our pride into our home. And we've always just stayed home. I have dogs. I don't travel. My thing is, I want to go to Italy. I want to go back to where, my ancestors started out. That's my only dream. And I'm hoping that one day I can get enough money to go do that. Now, my husband traveled Europe quite a bit when he was younger, and he doesn't care for it, but that's one of the things I want to go with my niece, take her along with me, and just do maybe a tour or something like that. But I also found out that Pasta Grammar does these tours. They've been booked for 2 years straight. I hope you guys look forward to that show on Wednesday. And, I'm on their waiting list. Let's put it that way. Colleen says, so did I, Gene. X22 used to put her to sleep also. Yeah. All right. Joey G. I love this about Joey. He's going back to Italy in September for 2 weeks. I know that you had to, because of the Jubilee, you had to cancel your trip. Joey, good for you. I'm kind of curious, Joey, what part of Italy do you go to? I'm just kind of curious about that. And I'm going to jump back up to Baja says, I know that we're getting money back. It's part of the Nasera. It's all been a fraud, and we're getting every penny back. I'm starting to see that now. It's one of those things that people will tell you something really good is going to happen to you, and you've only seen bad. I'm 62 years old and going to be 63 next month, and I'm kind of old fashioned, if you will. It's like, certain things I say, yeah, I'll see it when I believe it, and now I'm saying I'm going to believe it to see it. And I hope you guys do that also. Let's see what else we have out here. Baja says you'll have enough to do anything and more. I think I read that one already. Yeah, Colleen, why don't you come to Italy with me? I would love to travel. I just need the money and a travel buddy. Come on, let's do it. I want to take multiple trips. I want to take one with my niece, let her know. She's our 4th or 5th generation here, as I am, totally. And that's why I love pasta grammar. It brought me back from watching my great aunt and my mother cook in the kitchen in the way that she cooks. So that's why it's like that's my connection to my ancestors. And I'm sure that everybody has their own connection somehow. All right, so that's pretty much all that I have, you guys. Thank you for joining me, Colleen. I'm so glad that you're here, and Dragonfly and Joey G. And who else we have out there? I think I saw Leah popped in here, and Lori's. Thank you so much for being a moderator. I appreciate you, and I appreciate everything that you did. I think the other night you got a couple of trolls out there. Thanks for helping us out. I saw them, and I didn't react quick enough, and I went back to go get them. They were gone. They're basically, there are people that on Saturday I come on at 4:00 Central Time, 5:00 Eastern. And sometimes people just, they, like I was saying, some people just won't believe and good things will happen to them. So they're all about the negativity and so on and so forth. And what is Laura saying? Europe on the traveling agenda. Very nice. Yeah, I just want to make sure that the world is safe before I jump on a plane. Before I go to another country. Yeah, I mean, we can't take certain stories and make that stop us from moving forward in life. But yeah, thank you, Lori. I appreciate you so much, and I love you too. And so yeah, you guys, I'll see you guys back here at 3:00. I got some errands to run. And Joey G, I'm shipping your t-shirt out to you and Fran today. So look forward to that in a couple of days because it's coming snail mail. All right, Colleen, I love you so much. Sorry I missed the show. Your son was here. Oh, that's right. I'm so glad, Colleen, you got to see your son. See, I don't even know you. I've never met you, but I know you, right? And I know how important your family is too. And this is Colleen right here. And all right, you guys, thank you so much, and take care. And I'll see you this afternoon. Bye now.